Flipping on a light switch, it's something we do every day, but how often do we think about where that electricity comes from? That's at the center of a debate in Holmen, where residents had a chance to learn more tonight about the controversial CapX 2020 power line project. News 8's Jenna Trom was at that meeting and joins us now live in our studio with both sides of the debate. Jenna?
Mike, the proposed project would put up about 150 miles of power lines, some of which would run through La Crosse County. Those lines would come to an end at a substation in Holmen. And at tonight's meeting, Holmen residents got to weigh in on proposed routes for the project and whether it's even necessary in the first place. There's just no way around it. The CapX 2020 power lines would be really tall. It's a project that would replace poles that are 80 to 90 feet high with poles that are 150 feet high. But CapX 2020 spokesperson Tim Carlsgaard says there are things they can do to make it seem like less of an issue.
We can space them a little bit farther apart so there won't be as many. Also, the existing structures are 2 poles. These will be 1 pole. We will provide people who are burdened with these structures on their land. They will get paid for that.
But a spokesperson for the Citizens Energy Task Force, which opposes the project, says that's just not good enough.
What if I live across the street and I have to view this line, at the end of my driveway? I'm going to get nothing.
If approved, the project comes with a $500 million price tag. But Carlsgaard says it's necessary to meet growing energy demand.
People are using more electricity in their homes, whether it's the big screen TV or the air conditioning. Everybody uses electricity all the time. We have to make sure that they have that.
On top of concerns over property values and environmental problems, Balto says the project will also cause communities to fight each other over where the power lines are going to go.
People organize to say, don't put it in our neighborhood or our backyard, put it someplace else. And so what happens is communities are pitted against communities fighting over where the line goes rather than people and communities uniting together to get what they really want, which is not having a transmission line.
The State Public Service Commission has the final say on if and where the transmission lines can be built. The commission will hold public hearings at the American Legion in Alma on March 13th and at the Centerville Community Center on March 14th.
Thanks very much, Jenna. Now, the Holmen School Board and the La Crosse County Board have already passed resolutions opposing the CapX 2020 project.